What's up, yo? I am Reverend, and this is live on KEXP. Here on listener-powered KEXP 90.3 FM Seattle, streaming all around the world at kexp.org and on the KEXP mobile app. I'm excited to present to you, live on KEXP, Genesis Owusu. Welcome, and thank you for being here, Genesis. How are you doing today?
Doing well. Thanks for having me.
We would love if you could get into some songs for us.
It would be my pleasure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Leaving the light. Hey. Always thought I was living the lie. Wasn't feeling it right. Always thought. Put my hand up on my heart, I beat my chest. The chaos moving down and down, seeping my flesh. The obstacles won't block my path. I see the test. They can try and swap me down. Boy, I'm the best. Only know what you see from the outside. You can run, God laughs with his mouth wide. I won't die on my knees, though my hands tied. In the end, it's a roach versus a landslide. I better run, there's a God and he's coming for me. I better run, there's a God and he's coming for me. I better run, there's a God and he's coming for me. I better run, there's a God and he's coming for me, leaving the light. Hey. Always thought I was living the lie. Wasn't feeling it right. Always thought I was living the lie. Leaving the light. Always thought I was living the lie. Wasn't feeling it right. Always thought. Pest is always on the move, I ain't vanished. Crush me with your holy hell, I feel no damage. I can never stop my path, despite the panic. The planet might be burning down, you know I manage green hills. I can see them smoking. Big smile as the flames are approaching. I'm a beast, I can feel them poaching. Stuff me down, but a roach keeps roaching. I better run, there's a God and he's coming for me. I better run, there's a God and he's coming for me. I better run, there's a God and he's coming for me. I better run, there's a God and he's coming for me, leaving the line. Leaving the line, yeah. Leaving the line. Leaving the line, yeah. Said I don't need a gun, I can hurt you with my tongue. And I'm trying not to burn out while I'm living in the sun. Said I don't need a gun, I can hurt you with my tongue. And I'm trying not to burn out while I'm living the light. Always thought I was living the lie. Wasn't feeling it right. Always thought I was living the lie. Leaving the lie. Always thought I was living the lie. Wasn't feeling it right. Always thought I was living the lie. Yeah. Yeah. I said, cliche, if it's not making dollars, baby, it's not making sense. How you picky with your art when you can't even pay your rent? Chipping years and years and years, but since you haven't made a dent. And that dreaming thing you chasing showed its face and came and went. Like I'm out here scuba diving with an anchor. While my people fighting demons and the cancers. Trying to fix it, singing ballads, singing anthems. How I'm so clueless with the last name answer. Shorty get inspired. How about that? How about that? This time, shorty get inspired. How about that? How about that? This time, how you do that? Can't be sitting gentle in the storm, you gotta move that. I've been busy breaking down the walls, I'm getting through that. Girl, this ain't my final curtain call, I bet you knew that. Trap. How the hell you figure that? I can't be laying on my back. knocking on my door. When love ain't living here no more. Holding life, I gotta squeeze. These lemons got me on my knees. They biting, they some fleas. I'm snapping, I ain't saying cheese. Shorty get inspired, how about that? How about that this time? Shorty get inspired, how about that? How about that this time? Yeah, how about that this time? I don't see what you see, my baby. Don't mean what you mean, my baby. I don't see what you see, my baby. I don't mean what you mean, my baby. Mean my baby. Mean my baby. Mean my baby. Shorty get inspired, how about that? How about that this time? Shorty get inspired, how about that? How about that this time? Yeah, how about that this time? Yeah, shorty get.
This is live on KEXP 90.3 FM Seattle with Genesis Owusu.
Once I left your crazy ass, I took a therapy session. Won't be richest with the wealth, be the richest in blessings. I said, you made a bet today. Said, I can't leave my bed today. You tapped me on my chest today. Wanna read your head on the bed today. Black dog, you be bucking. I always saw your ass as a hindrance. You saw me as a target, bro. Wait, could this be true? I don't need you. I don't need you. Ow, wait, this is true. I don't like you. I don't like you. Ow. Can't you see I'm red? Same tricks. How'd you do me like that? Running off of my back. Same tricks. I said you ain't it. How'd you do me like that? Running off of my back, you ain't it. I said, wait, could this be true? I don't need you. I don't need you. Ow, wait, could this be true? I don't like you. I don't like you. I said your ass is stinking, and you built like a mole. And I'll boot your ass to London if you can't take a stroll. I feel better. I'll be awesome when you stop jogging on my toe. Goddamn, I said, wait, could this be true? I don't need you. I don't need you. Ow, wait, this is true. I don't like you. I don't like you. Ow. Wait in the hallway, babe. I don't like the smell of Can't you see I'm rich? Said same tricks. How'd you do me like that? Running off of my back. Same tricks. I said you ain't it. How'd you do me like that? Yeah, running off of my back. You ain't it. I said, wait, could this be true? I don't need you. I don't need you. Ow, wait, could this be true? I don't like you. I don't like you. Ow, could this be true? I don't need you. Don't need you. Ow,
You got locked to Genesis Owusu live on KEXP.
Mud in my fingers high, dried to a crust. Sleep in my eyes, I pick my rust. My boots have been ravaged in browns and grays. I see no scale and I see no peg. Still I trudge to a spotless street. Not a bird in the sky, fish in the sea. To dwell in these waters is a foolish way. To believe one night that I'll win the day and rise and shine. To dawn I wait, cast my net in a fishless lake. Rise and shine, to dawn I wait, casting my net in a fishless lake. Rise and shine, rise and shine, rise and shine. I sailed downstream to see what had I pulled my boats along the land. I swam the dirt and walked the stream, and off the shore I saw a breaming, tuna too, salmon roll. My eyes deceived, but my nets had broke. I told my tale to a merchant man. He pitied me $1 and gave me his hand. He said, rise and shine, to dawn I wait, cast my net in a fishless lake. Rise and shine, to dawn I wait, casting my net in a fishless lake. Rise and shine, rise and shine. Let's do it one more time. I said, rise and shine, to dawn I wait, cast my net in a fishless lake. Rise and shine, to dawn I wait, casting my net in a fishless lake. Rise and shine, rise and shine, rise and shine.
Thank you.
Thank you, Genesis. That was great.
Appreciate it.
First of all, could you introduce us to the musicians playing with you today?
Yes, of course. Over on the guitar, we have the one and only Justus West. And over slamming on the bass, we have my man, Touch Sensitive.
Good to meet you both.
Nice to meet you, Rev.
Thanks for being here. Genesis, could you tell us or give us some insight into your process of creation, how you come up with new work?
It's just vibes. I like the process of jamming, just kind of letting things be free form and organic, and letting things rise to the surface that you might not have consciously thought was there prior, and then molding, fine tuning, but letting it kind of be there without thinking about it too much.
Your music combines a lot of different influences from punk and alternative, funk and soul, electronic, hip hop, without any of one of those elements really dominating the others. What's your inspiration behind that?
I think kind of going back to that last question and just letting things rise to the surface, I think the way I use genres is kind of just like different sounds are more just different emotions to me. So I don't like go into the studio and be like, I'm going to make a punk song today or I'm going to make a hip hop song today. It's kind of just like if I'm feeling a certain way and I open my mouth, it will sound like a punk song sometimes. Or if I'm feeling this certain way and I open my mouth, it will sound like a folk song sometimes. So it's kind of just, it's all vibes. It's all blood, sweat, and tears and vibes.
And how do your collaborators play into that?
They play into it by just being incredible world-class musicians, as you've seen today. Technical masterminds. Me, I'm not like classically trained or anything like that. So I do say it's vibes, but that is understating it a lot. And I wouldn't be able to make the music I make without these very talented people beside me to realize my visions and make them a reality.
Can you tell us some about your experiences as a Ghanaian immigrant and Black musician in Australia?
Yeah, for sure. So I was born in Ghana, West Africa, and my family and I moved to Canberra, Australia when I was 2.5 years old. And it was an extremely white place. So I kind of came in as the outsider. I hadn't really seen white people before. They hadn't really seen Black people before. So it was an interesting collaboration of minds from both sides. But yeah, it took it growing up in a place like that kind of made me learn how to navigate as an outsider, and that became like one of my strongest assets because I learned how to take that label of an outsider and turn it from a negative to a positive. And I feel like that kind of stuck with me throughout every aspect of my life. Now when I make my music, I'm always trying to do what hasn't been done or just see what boundary I can push or, anything like that. Just make some interesting stuff, some crazy, wild stuff.
On your album Smiling with No Teeth, you heavily use this imagery of the black dog.
Yeah.
Could you tell us the inspiration behind that?
Yeah. I mean, so Smiling with No Teeth is my first album, my debut album, my only album as of now, but that will change soon. And that album mostly talks about my experiences with racism growing up, where I grew up, and my experiences with depression. I made the album with a bunch of collaborators, Touch Sensitive being one of them, and we were jamming in a very small studio for like 10 hours a day, for like 6 days. And a lot of things came to the surface. And this term, black dog, was something that was naturally coming out in these jam sessions. And I thought it was really interesting when I started looking into it and re-listening to the jams because I think it was Winston Churchill who first used the term black dog as a euphemism for depression. But also growing up where I grew up, I'd heard the term black dog be used as like a racist slur against Black people. So going into the album, I already knew that I wanted to talk about these two things. So it was really interesting to me that this term came up that kind of encapsulated both of the things that I wanted to talk about. And then as the album grew, it became more of a narrative, and the Black Dogs became characters with like personalities and goals and motives. And the album is kind of split up between the stories of these two Black Dogs, and then how they navigate and coalesce with me as a person.
What can we come to look from you in the future?
Leaving the Light just dropped. Grimy banger. You got the stripped back lounge version, which I'm very happy to share with you. But the track just dropped, and it's definitely a chest slapper. And that is the debut single from my upcoming album titled Struggler, which is coming this year.
Well, thank you, Genesis and Justus and Touch Sensitive. It's been great to have you here with us. Thank you, everyone out there watching and listening. Please support our YouTube channel by subscribing, and please support Live on KEXP and all our other programming by going to kexp.org and making a donation of any amount, either one time or monthly as part of our Amplifiers Club. I'm Reverend. This has been Live on KEXP with Genesis Owusu. Thank you all very much.
Thanks for having me. Thanks, Rev. Thanks for talking to me. I appreciate it. It was fun. Thank you, KEXP. Peace.
Woo.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.